Hello, welcome to TTV News on TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station. Ladies and gentlemen, attending and giving a directed speech as National Conference summarizing 2023 and implementing the directions and tasks for 2024 of the Government Steering Committee 138 and the National Steering Committee 389 taking place on the morning of January 17. Deputy Prime Minister the government of Trần Lưu Quang emphasized 2024 will be a year of many difficulties and challenges for riot prevention activities, anti-smuggling, trade frauds, and counterfeit goods. Therefore, ministries, central branches, and locality need to perform better coordination work to make the work more effective. Attending the conference as Tenant Bridge Boys, there was standing vice chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Võ Đức Trọng.
After listening to the report summarizing the work results in 2023, the key tasks in 2024 of the Government Steering Committee 138 and the National Steering Committee 389, as well as the opinions and presentations, proposals, recommendations of ministry, central and local departments, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang, head of the Government Steering Committee 138 and the National Steering Committee 389 suggest pay attention to the real and adjust and proposed institutions. Remote prevention work combined with propaganda to raise people's awareness, limit abuse and entice people to participate in breaking the law. The functional forces need to review how to make it suitable to the actual situation and need a mechanism to collect information promptly, effectively and accurately, application of information technology, digital transformation, and especially project number 6 on development of application of population data, electronic identification and authentication to serve national digital transformation in the period of 2022-2025, vision to 2030. Recalling the words of General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng about the anti-corruption work with never slacking, no forbidden areas, no exceptions, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang requested that the relevant functional forces need to strengthen education as well as inspection, examination and supervision to limit violations that occur during the performance of public duties.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of January the 18th, representatives Board of Directors of Commune Policy Bank to the Provincial Association held a conference to summarize activities in 2023, deploy the year's directions and tasks in 2024. Mr. Võ Đức Trọng, member of the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, permanent vice chairman of the People's Committee of the Province, Head of the Board of Representatives of the Bank for the Social Policies of the Province chaired the conference. In 2023, the Representatives Board of Directors of the Bank for Social Policies of the Province has implemented many synchronous, effective, and drastic solutions to successfully complete the set targets. As a result, in 2023, loan revenue will reach over 1,245 billion Vietnam dong, with more than 34,500 loan customers. The total outstanding debt of credit programs at the end of the year reached over 3,997 billion Vietnam dong. And at the conference, the representative boards of directors of the Provincial Bank for Social Policies proposed a number of tasks and solutions for implementation in 2024, including striving to have the starting loan grow higher than last year from 8 to 10%, continue to consolidate and improve the credit quality, striving to reduce the overdue debt rate to below the national average and below 0.15%, the total outstanding debt by the end of 2024, actively collect due debt to create a revolving loan capital source. The debt principal collection rate is over 96%. Consolidate and improve the quality of commune transaction point operations, the rate of disbursement, interest collection, and principal collection at the commune transaction points reached for 96% also. And on the morning of January the 18th of 2024, the TayNinhTV Province Study Promotion Association held the 4th Executive Committee meeting, termed the 2021 to 2026, and summarized the association works in 2023, setting out direction and tasks for the year of 2024. TayNin Province Study Promotion Association currently has over 609,000 members, and there are a total of 94 grassroots education promotion associations in communes, wards, and the towns, reaching a rate of 100%. The association executive committee has 35 members. The mobilization and development of the study and talent encouragement fund in the whole province in 2023 has a total amount of more than 87 billion Vietnam dong, of which spending on scholarships and financial incentives for the students is more than 57 billion Vietnam dong, spending more than 1.3 billion Vietnam dong on adult scholarships. In 2023, association levels in the province continue to launch the saving movement, raising nearly 100,000 piggy banks, and the total amount of money collected was more than 13 billion Vietnam dong for the families to take care of their children's education. The conference selected 5 additional members to the executive committee to replace 5 members who stopped participating in the association executive committee. The conference rewarded collectives and individuals who have performed well in the association work in 2023. Among them, the Tân Châu District Education Promotion Association was honored to receive the Excellent Evaluation Flag from the Central Vietnam Association for the Promotion of Education. And on the morning of January 18, the Committee of the Vietnam Youth Federation of Long Chi Commune organized the 7th Conference of Delegates of the Vietnam Youth Federation of the Commune, term of 2024 and 2029. Attending the event, there was Mr. Trần Thanh Bình, standing in the south of the Central Office of the Association, Vice Chairman of the Central Training Council of the Vietnam Youth Federation, Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Tùng, member of the Central Executive Committee of the Youth Union, member of the Provincial Party Committee, Secretary Provincial Youth Union of the Ninh Province, and the 7th Conference of Vietnam Youth Federation of Long Chi Commune, term of 2024 and 2029, with the action slogan, Youth of Long Chi Commune Unite, Pioneer, Create, and Develop. With the participation attendance of 60 official delegates representing 364 members and the youth of Long Chi Commune, the conference set out 13 key targets, including responding to major movements, programs, and campaigns of the Youth Union, such as the Spring Volunteer Campaign, Youth Month, and the Youth Volunteer Movement for community in the daily life, and the Youth Student Summer Volunteer Campaign, etc. The conference negotiated to appoint 9 association committee members and directly negotiated for the position of Chairman of the Vietnam Youth Federation of Long Chi Commune for the 7th term for the period of 2024 and 2029. And Mr. Nguyễn Tấn Đạt, Secretary of Commune, re-elected as the President of the Association for a new term. And also on the morning of January 18, the Ministry of Education and Training organized the online conference to summarize the program of Wi-Fi and the computer for the children. The Department of Education and Training of the Ninh Province coordinated with the Education Union to donate 964 tablets to the students. In addition, the department also coordinated with the Provincial Youth Union and the Vietnam Valen Front committees to donate 128 sets of phones and SIM cards, coordinated with the FPT Corporation to donate about 484 online learning devices and 50 used computer sets to equip the IT room, coordinating with the Department of Information and Communications to donate 15 computers to high school students. In addition, VNPT Telecommunications Group supported the students in difficult circumstances in the province with 2,151 tablets and Vinaphone 4G SIM cards, with a total purchase of more than 11,600 million Vietnam dong.
In the morning of January 17, the Propaganda and Training Department of TayNin Provincial Party Committee organized a conference to deploy propaganda tasks in 2024, chaired by Ms. Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, member of the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, heads of the Propaganda and Training Departments of the Provincial Party Committee.
In 2023, the Provincial Propaganda and Training Department promptly advised, directed and guided the good implementation of all aspects of propaganda work, making a positive contribution to the province's overall resource in managing socio-economic development, implementing the task of building up the party and political system. The Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Training Department has completed 108 out of 108 tasks, reaching 100%, including advising the Provincial Party Committee and the Provincial Party Standing Committee to issue 70 documents that meet the quality and time as requested by the Provincial and Central Party Committee. Speaking at the conference, Ms. Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, member of the Provincial Party Standing Committee, head of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Training Department, directed the entire sector to focus on doing well the work of advising the party committee and directing, guiding, and encouraging to perform the following key tasks: continue to improve the quality and effectiveness of advising on party building work in terms of politics, ideology, and ethics, develop and propagate major policies and orientations on propaganda work, focus on thoroughly understanding and advising on the good implementation of the topics in 2024.
Meanwhile, at Bình Phong Primary School of Thái Bình Commune, Châu Thành District, the Youth Council, in coordination with the Youth Union of District Police Women's Union, TayNinhTV Petroleum Company branch organized the event of Châu Thành Children's Dream Lighting Program and Scholarship Award Ceremony for disadvantaged children in Châu Thành District in the 2023 and 2024 school year. In the program, the students reacted with Miss Nguyễn Thị Xuân Quyên, Mộc Quyên Beauty Company Limited, a native of Tây Ninh, and heard of the story of her life for determination despite her disability. Motor disability since the childhood, but she has made many efforts in studying and improving in the life. With Nguyễn Quỳnh Chi, students of class 10A1 at Hoàng Văn Thụ High School, we heard her share the secret to achieving many outstanding achievements in studying, as well as the teamwork movement activities. On this occasion, the District Young Pioneer Council also sponsored awarded for 42 scholarships, including 10 blank notebooks and 300,000 Vietnam dong, and also given for 42 TED to the poor friends, gave to the 42 children who overcame difficulties and studied well. And ladies and gentlemen, on January the 16th at the TayNinhTV Children Learning and Activity Center, the City Steering Committee for Humanitarian Blood Donation campaign organized the Blood Donation Festival, the Blood Drops to Open Spring, responding to the blood donation campaign, directing the Red Spring Festival and the 2024 Spring Volunteer campaign also. The activity attracted nearly 300 officials, civil servants, public employees, union members, and armed forces and the people in the city as a result of screening. The Ray Blood Transfusion Center received 250 units of donated blood, contributing to the blood reserve to serve the life-saving work. The City Red Cross said that in 2023, the city will mobilize 2,139 units of blood in 2024. The City Blood Donation Campaign target is 2,300 units of blood, and to date, the city has mobilized for 476 units of blood. And ladies and gentlemen, immediately after the closing ceremony, a press conference took place to announce the results of the 5th extraordinary sections of the 50th National Assembly meeting. General Secretary of the National Assembly Bùi Văn Cường chaired the press conference. The land law was a prominent topic of the interest and the press conference. According to General Secretary of the National Assembly Bùi Văn Cường, with the passage of the land law amended, the National Assembly has completed one of very important legislative tasks of this term, responding to reporters' concerns about why the National Assembly passed the revised land law at an extraordinary section and not a regular section. The General Secretary of the National Assembly said, extraordinary or regular meetings have the same legal value and exercise the same powers. Extraordinary meetings, according to the provision of the Constitution, are held twice a year, and extraordinary meetings, when requested by the subjects, the right clear and agreed upon. There is no reason not to pass it. If we leave it until May, it will be delayed by 6 months, while the people's practical demands will be delayed, so it can be passed normally. Regarding the new points in the revised land law, Delegate Phan Đức Hiếu said there are hundreds of points, and according to him, They are localized into 5 content groups. Among them, there is a new group of points that have received a lot of attention as new points in land asset for the people and businesses. The third new point is about the people and businesses asset to the land and asset to agricultural land for purchase and sale, land accumulation, etc., commercial and service land also. The fifth extraordinary section of the 15th National Assembly takes place in the first day of the new year 2024, a year of great importance in implementing the resolution of the 13th Party Congress and the Economic Development Plan of 5-year society 2021 and 2025, and towards the 14th Party Congress. The contents decided by the National Assembly at these sections are very important not only for the implementation of the Socio-Economic Development Plan for 2024 and the entire term, but also have fundamental and strategic significance in the long-term development of the economy.
The audience Vietnam has aspirations to become the third largest textile exporter to Canada, with a market share of about 10%. This is an initial success because businesses have paid attention to the origins of materials, according to CPTPP. But to develop further, Vietnamese textiles and garments still needs a bilateral agreement or a free trade agreement to reduce export taxes when entering this market.
Vietnam Textile Export Company is a name with over 20 years of experience, with key products being graphic t-shirts, children's clothing, and labor protection clothing. This is also one of our two enterprises that affirms its advantage due to having enough capacity to produce fabrics that satisfy the origin principles of the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreements for Trans-Pacific Partnership or CPTPP. The deal is aiming at how to guide businesses to have clearer insights on investment and logistics strategies in connecting the chain of countries with the CPTPP to better exploit these agreements. Recently, Vietnam Textile Export Company has implemented a methodical investment strategy for reflective t-shirt products. The company currently has 5 facilities across the U.S. and is completing procedures to open a new location in Canada. In fact, the consumption of textile products in the Canadian market is quite large, at a rate of 13 billion to 15 billion US dollar per year. However, Vietnam's textile and garment exports in general are still very modest because most domestic enterprises have not been able to ensure the origin of fabrics according to the requirements of the CPTPP.
They were written when the United States was part of the negotiations. So the United States proposed those rules, which essentially limited the growth of Vietnam. Now they're not part of the agreement anymore, but we are stuck with the rules.
It is estimated that Vietnam's export value in 2023 will be equivalent to the previous year's export level. Changing the principles of origin will therefore bring new momentum to Vietnam's textile and garment export in the future.
And ladies and gentlemen, Luc Ngang is a mountainous district of Bắc Giang province where 8 ethnic groups live together, including the Kinh, Tây, Nung, Sáng Trì, Sáng Diều, Hoa, Giao, and Cao Lang ethnic minorities, covering historical values, diverse culture, typical of ethnic community culture. Among them, Sáng Trì people account for more than 40%. Sáng Trì people in Kinh Lao Commune, Luc Ngang district consider folk song as indispensable spiritual food, loving the folk song of the Sáng Trì ethnic group. Missy Lam Thị Tình said that since she was 15 years old, she was practicing singing and has continued until now. For Sáng Trì, we don't have musical instruments for Sáng Trì folk songs. When working in production, wherever you are sad or you sad, sing to cheer up the mood without being fussy. And when you are tired, sing together to keep your spirits up. The songs of the nation have been around for the generations. and to preserve the culture of the nation from generation to generation and from the future generation. And we have taught each other to learn folk singing. In the past, the people practiced singing during their trips. Or now, to restore the traditional beauty of the nation, the Sangchi Folk Song Club was formed to teach singing skill to the young generation. And the club focuses on teaching the language and teaching of Sangchi folk singing, including daytime songs of Chukku and nighttime songs of Nanku. Since 2012, Sangchi folk songs have been recognized as the national intangible cultural heritage. Since then, we have continued to develop, to build clubs, continue to direct and develop plans, guide and teach young people. Each class maintained from 25 to 30 children, and the children here focus on developing the elementary and middle school classes. In the past year, we trained for 3 classes for the young people. Sangchi folk songs are typical and unique types of folk songs of ethnic minorities in Bakyang province. Every Sangchi folk song in on chants is cherry, written in 4 lines verse. Each line has 7 words, and the content of the song is very rich and lyrical. The lyrics are both rustic and sophisticated and very close to the lives of the people here. In 2012, Sangchi folk song in King Lao Commune, Luk Ngang District, Bakyang Province were recognized as a national intangible cultural heritage. And with the way of singing and responding, men and women greeting each other, greet each other and congratulate. The content of Sangchi folk songs mainly praise the daily life scenes, the beauty of the homeland, praises the love between the men and women, and says the sad thoughts, feelings and aspirations of all classes of working people. In this is the pride of the ethnic minority and community of Bakyang province, along with the responsibility to preserve and promote this heritage in association with the socio-economic development and the local tourism development also.
And now the program wraps up now. Thank you for being with us and see you again.